and welcome to my channel. My name is Helena and today we are going to, I am going to bring you my update for my rolling project pan. So, on this channel I love to do a lot of project panning. I have a couple of projects running, but this is the project where I want to finish a lot of stuff in my collection. So if you like project panning content, or if you like watching try-on videos, because I do those also, please subscribe and say hi in the comments. I would love to hear from you. But yeah, let's jump into this a bit delayed update. If you wonder what's currently on my face, I am wearing the new collab between Theresa Stud and Lethal Cosmetics, the Theresa's Lethal palette. I did film this look, so I will hopefully have it up on my channel soon, I hope. But this is what it looks like. Completely in love. This silver shade. If you watch Theresa Stud, you know that the silver is real. Yeah. I also have the highlighter from that collab, the green one. Can't remember what it was called, but yeah, that's on my face and that will be up on my channel, so please keep a lookout on that. What should we start with? My foundation. So I think last time I rolled in, I had finished my last foundation and I enrolled the Colorpop Pretty Fresh foundation. I have mine in the shade, what are you? Fair 03C. And I have put some tape on it. So currently I think I did this line, I think I've used this like twice since, so it might be a bit lower, but I'm currently like halfway through, and I use this foundation every time I've done my makeup. This is the foundation that I have used, so the progress is quite good, a decent progress from last month to now. So I'm super happy with that. This foundation is really stunning. Actually, I do enjoy it quite a lot. It's a good winter shade for me. As you can see, I am pale as they come, I was gonna say. But yeah, this is gonna continue. I want to finish this up, and last time when I rolled it in, this one weighed 59 grams and now it's weighing 52 grams, so decent weight change as well. I've been working for quite some time on my Faced Brow Wig, and this is not an exciting update, it's still going. This is like a fiber brow mascara thing. It works fine to fluff the brows. It doesn't give that much hold, but I like to apply this after I've done my eyeshadow and so on. If I have residue powder and shit in my brows, I just feel like this is the final touch. This one has weighed 13 grams when I rolled it in, 12 grams last time, and now it's weighing 11 grams. So I mean, there is a weight change. But I can't mark it or anything, so it will just keep working on. One product that I've been working on for quite some time is my Viva la Diva lipstick. I use this as my cream blush. It's in the shade Soft Cerise, and it has been in, I have 5 different waves on it, so 5 months. And this is what we are looking like now. So we are getting down. It's annoying that the compact is slanted like that. But what I do is I put it on the back of my hand, and then I take a brush and like work the brush in and apply it all over basically. But yeah, this one is weighing 11 grams, which it did the last 2 updates as well. So no weight change, but I also want to finish this one because it is quite old. It has gotten like a minty kind of smell. I don't remember it having that always, or did it? I don't know, it doesn't break me out or anything, so I will just keep at it. But it will remain in the project. I have the beauty-based setting spray that I enrolled last time. This is supposed to be mattifying, but I don't really know if it does. My skin is quite the oily one. Cheers to all my oily girls out there. We're having an IPA from Tornion, which is Lapland Finnish brewery, I think. Anyway, I digress. This setting mist weighed 93 grams when I rolled it in, and it's weighing 70 grams now. So I mean, we're doing steady, good progress on this. I use it every time I do my makeup. It is getting lower. I don't know. I can't mark it, but we're getting there. So this one will also remain. I think last time I enrolled my... So yeah, last time I also enrolled my bronzer from Kiko Milano. And I set the goal to hit pan because this is the giant baked bronzer. It's very stunning. I love this bronzer. It's one of my favorites. But it is also like the oldest bronzer in my collection, I think. So, as you can see on the picture, it had quite a dome, but I had worked on it for several times. So, I still have no pan, and I don't know. You can see that it is... Obviously I'm putting my brush in this area. Still no pan, but we're gonna keep going. This is what the shade looks like. It's the shade Warm Honey, and this is from their Ocean Feel collab collection. They always bring back these marble bronzers though, so I'm sure that you can find it, but from a newer collection if it's not available. And this one weighed 130 grams last time, and now it's weighing 128 grams. So I mean, there is weight change, which is super exciting. So I'm just gonna keep going and see when pan will be there. I am... what do we talk about? Yeah, let's talk about my concealer. So I brought in my concealer from Glamshop. This is just like... It's not offensive, but it's not super amazing either. It weighed 29 grams when I brought it in, and now it's basically empty. I did remove the stopper, and I have brought it on a short trip, which means I had it laying down, and now I can see like the bottom. But I mean, the wand is still coated, and I still probably can scrape shit off from the sides, so I will keep it in for another month, but this will probably be done by next month. And yeah, I don't know. It's not wowing me. It's just nothing. I feel it exists. I will allow it to exist in the same room as I do, so to speak. What else? We have my finishing powder from Gloss Gods. It is in the shade Hilite. It's a very, very soft... I would imagine, I have not tried them, but I would imagine it's like the ambient powders from Hourglass. So it's this very soft powder that I use as a finishing powder with a fluffy brush to kind of mesh everything on my face together. This is what we're currently looking like. So I need to repress this, and I have a plan for it. So let's talk about my plan. But before we can mention some weights. This one weighed 16 grams when I rolled it in, 16 grams last time, and now it's weighing 15 grams. So there is weight change. But what I'm planning to do, because the next item is my Benecos powder, which I brought in last time. It's a very minimal little powder compact that is not really that great. I had already pan on it, so I just thought that, you know, let's put it in this project and use it. As I said, my face is very oily, so I tend to use a lot of powder. So you can be amazed at my progress. This is what we are looking like. So you can see it's just... there's just powder around the edges. This one has changed in, like, I have used 1 gram of product, so it's weighing 24 grams now. It weighed 25 when I rolled it in. And what I plan to do is that I'm going to repress these two together. It just feels like easiest, since this is not really that great or doing that much. I'm gonna try and repress them together, and that will be the end of that. But I'm still like keeping the Gloss Gods and keeping it as a finishing powder, but this one will actually roll out since I will put it in the other one. And let's talk about what I will replace it with at the end. So then we have my lip liner from KIX. This is no longer a brand, they have changed their entire, like their own collection to be Beauty Act. So it's very old, that's why I wanted to finish it up. I have another lip pencil from KIX Beauty as well. I have mine in the shade, mine is in the shade Dusty Rose. And this is what we are looking like. I will add a picture. Yeah, so this is where we were last time, and this is now. So I have used quite a lot of this pencil. I want to finish it up. It works really well with a lip product that the lip product that I'm wearing right now, which is from Mellow Cosmetics. So that's why maybe it is going by fast. But yeah, that one will remain in this project. Then finally, I think, is this the final product? Yes. I have had my Holika primer in for 2 updates. So when I first rolled it in, this is like a gold thingy, gold gripping primer. I really have found that I enjoy it. I think it's supposed to be like a dupe for the Guerlain grip, like that gold primer. Yeah, but I really enjoyed this. It has an endless pump, so it's really easy to keep track on. And yeah, I said last update that I would probably be able to finish it, and this is, as you see, empty. It's so satisfying with airless pumps that you get like a super clear, you can totally track your progress and everything. So this one has weighed 55 grams when I rolled it in, and now it's weighing 40 grams. So I have used 15 grams of product, which is super amazing. So let's talk about my roll-ins. So if you have followed my projectpan journey, you will be surprised that I'm unrolling a new primer, because like I am just kicking primers ass this year. I am unrolling my Moira Complete facial primer. This is Mattifying, and this is not a good product. You can't use it on its own because it's so mattifying that it will leave like, you will see where you have not put primer. It will be like a line, so if you don't like rub it into your hairline and like make sure that you really drag it down your neck, you will actually see the difference. And you can't spot, because sometimes I want to just spot, like mattify my T-zone. You can't do that at all, because then you will see like you have the line from where this primer is to the other primer that you use. So the way that I have figured out how to use this and how I will use it up is to mix it. And I have mixed it with the Holika primer, and now I am testing the other primers that I have to see what works well, and I think the effin primer from KimChi Chic is actually working out well for me. So it looks like when you squeeze it out, it's super firm. Like, do you see? So I squeeze some out, and then I take a more creamy primer and I like mix them together. I don't know if that will ruin both primers' effects, but that's the way, and I refuse to, because I have figured out that I can use it like this. I refuse to throw it out, even though it's not really good. It is one of my faults that I cannot really throw away products if I, you know. So I will kind of hate pan this. It is what it is. But I don't have that much left, since I have been finding ways to use it. So hopefully I can have it out by next update, or it will probably not be longer than 2 updates. There is air in here, so I can't really tell you, but it's at the end, so. This one will roll in, and replacing the powder, I am putting in my Focalor Flawless Setting Powder. It's in the shade 01, Transparent Chiffon, and it's ridiculous. I don't know why I put this back in my drawer, because do you see how little is still here? It's like it's just at the bottom, so I don't know what I thought putting this back in my stash. But I'm using it up, and this will probably go super fast, so I am also adding the Carl & Son customized for men, and the feminist in me said, why? What does men have that needs to be customized for them? Yeah, I have this powder that is supposedly for men. Okay, to be honest, I didn't know that this was like a man powder. Powder for men. For strong men, and not for the women. I didn't know that when I ordered this. I just saw Carl & Son. What is this brand? Face Filter Invisible. So this is some years that it's been hanging out in my stash. So I'm adding this one. It has a super small pan that I just recently hit. Right there. Because this one will finish up, so I will just work on both of these. And yeah, that is it for this update. Please let me know how are your panning journey going. I can't believe that the end is near. That the year is almost ended. I would have loved to actually finish up another foundation, but I don't think that it's possible within the year. But I mean, it's okay. We will just... It's not like, you know, there's a lot difference between the last day of 2022 and the first day of 2023, so let's just pretend that it matters, but nothing matters. I'm rambling. Yeah, let me know how has your year been when it comes to product panning. Have you been able to finish up a lot of products? What is the most the product that you use up the most? For me, it's definitely primers and the powders. That is like my face is just swallowing it up. But that is it for me. I hope to hear from you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!